Om Shanti, 1st of May 2025, Morning Murli, Bap Tada Madhuban. Essence, sweet children, you have come to the unlimited Father to claim your unlimited inheritance. Nothing here is limited. When you remember the Father with a lot of enthusiasm, you will forget the old world. Question: which aspect should you repeatedly grind into yourself and make firm? Answer: I am a soul. I am receiving my inheritance from the Father, the Supreme Soul. Souls are children, and the Supreme Father, Soul is the Father. The meeting of the children with the Father takes place now. Make this aspect firm by repeatedly grinding it into yourself. The more soul conscious you become, the more your body conscious will end. So, this knowledge trains on those who are with the blood. Om Shanti. You children know that you are sitting with Baba. He is the greatest Baba, the Father of all. Baba has now come. The question of what you receive from the Father shouldn't. You receive the inheritance from the Father. He is everyone's unlimited Father, from whom you receive unlimited happiness and unlimited property. Other property is limited. Someone has 1,000 rupees, whereas another has 5,000. Some might have 1,000,000, 2,000,000, 5,000,000, multi-millions. All of those worldly fathers and children are limited. Here, your children understand that you have come to the unlimited Father to claim your unlimited property. You have this hope in your hearts. Apart from in schools, no one has any hopes in satsangs, etc. They simply say that they want peace. However, they are unable to attain it there. You children understand that you have come here to become the masters of the new world. Why else have to come here? The number of you children growing. You say new world. Why else have you come here? The number of you children is growing. You say, Baba, we have come here to become the masters of the world. There is nothing limited here. Baba, we have come here to claim our inheritance of unlimited world. We claim these inheritance from the Father every cycle. Then Maya, the God, snatches it away from us. Therefore, this is called a play of victory and defeat. The Father sits here and explains to you children. You children understand number-wise. This one is not a sage or holy man. This one is wearing the same kind of clothes that you wear. This one is one Baba. When someone asks one wearing same kind of clothes that you wear, this one is Baba. When someone asks you whom you are going to visit, you say, we are going to Baptada. Therefore, this is a family. Why do you come here? Why are you going to receive from there? No one else can understand this. They wouldn't say that they are going to Baptada and that they are receiving their inheritance from him. Everyone has a right to their grandfather's property. Your souls are imperishable children of Shiv Baba anyway. By belonging to Prajapita Brahma now, you become his grandsons and granddaughters. You know that you are souls. You must keep this firmly in your hearts. We souls are claiming your inheritance from the Father, the Supreme Soul. We souls have come and met the Father previously. When we were in body consciousness, we should say, someone with such and such a name is receiving such and such property. We now understand that as souls we are taking our inheritance from the Supreme Soul. Souls are the children and the Supreme Soul is the Father. The meeting of the children with the Father takes place after a long time and it takes place only once each cycle. On the path of devotion, there are many artificial melas. This is the most wonderful mela of souls. Souls were separated from the Supreme Soul for a long time. Which souls? You souls also who understand you are the resident of the home of sweet silence. You souls also understand that you are residents of the home of sweet silence. You become tired from playing your parts here. This is why you went to sannyasis and gurus, etc., and asked for peace. You thought that because they leave their homes and go into forest, you could receive peace from them. However, it isn't like that. They have now all returned to cities. They have in the jungles have become empty. They now sits in the cities as crows when they should really be giving the knowledge of the path of devotion and teaching purity. Nowadays, they even perform marriage ceremonies. Your children control your senses with the power of yoga. Senses become cool and calm with the power of yoga. They are mischief of the senses. You have to conquer your senses so that there isn't any more mischief. Unless you have power of yoga, it is impossible to control senses. The father says, only with the power of yoga can you finish the mischiefs of the senses. There is strength in the power of yoga. It doesn't take a lot of effort. As you go further, that mischiefs of senses will stop. There are no bad diseases in the golden age. You learn to control your senses here so that there isn't anything dirty there. Their very name, there is heaven, because this is forgotten. They say that it lasts for hundreds of thousands of years. Even now, they still continue to build temples. If it were hundreds of thousands of years, they wouldn't be able to remember anything. Why do they build temples? Because the senses of their remain cool and calm. He alone is the ocean of peace and ocean of happiness. People say that it is impossible to control the physical senses. The Father says, control your senses with the power of yoga. Stay in remembrance of the Father. Don't allow your senses to act against the rules. Whilst remembering such a lovely Father, there should be tears of the to love acted. Souls do not merge into the Supreme Soul. Only once, when He takes a body on loan, does the Father meet you. Therefore, you should interact with such a Father with so much love. Baba had great enthusiasm. Oh, Baba is going to make me the masters of the world. But would I do all this wealth and property? He said, I will renounce everything. He became just like the crazy person. Everyone started asking, what has happened to him of all sudden? He left his business and came to Baba. His mercy of happiness rose very high. He started to his vision that showed he was to receive kingdom. However, we didn't know how we should receive it or what would happen. He just know that he was to receive it. You children have come here to school. There is your aim and objective. This is Raj Yoga. You have come to the unlimited Father to claim your kingdom. You children know that we study with Him. He is the one whom we have been remembering. Baba, come and remove our sorrow and give us happiness. Daughters say we want to have a child like Sri Krishna. However, it is only in paradise that you can have that. Krishna belonged to paradise. You swing him in a swing, but only in paradise can you really have a child like him. You have now come to claim your kingdom of paradise. You will definitely find prince and princess there. Your hope of having pure children will be fulfilled. There are many princes and princesses here, but they are residents of hell. You want to have children who live in heaven. The study is very easy. The Father says, you have performed a lot of devotion. You stumbled around so much. You went on pilgrimage, etc. with so much happiness. You also went Amarnath. It is believed that Sanskar taught the story of immortality to Parvati there. You are now listening to the Amarnath telling you the true story of immortality. The Father sits here and tells it to you. You have come to the Father. You know that this one is the lucky chariot. Baba has taken this chariot on loan. We are going to ship Baba and we will only follow his Shrimat. If you want to, you can ask Baba anything. Some say, Baba, I am not able to speak any this knowledge, Baba would say. You should make effort. What can Baba do about this? The father shows you children an easy way to become elevated. First, control your senses, and second, imbibe divine virtues. Don't listen to anyone who becomes angry. Here it is one ear and let it through the other. Don't listen to any of the evil things that you don't like. When you see that your husband is becoming angry and is going to hit you, what should you do? When you see that your husband is becoming angry, sow a flower on him. Continue to smile at him. There are many tactics to use. There are those who are lustful and angry, innocent one call out. There wasn't just one Draupadi, all of you are Draupadis. The father has now come to serve you from being stripped. The father says, this is your last birth in this land of death. I have come to take your children to the land of silence. Souls cannot depart of while they are still impure. I have come to make everyone pure. Whatever part each soul have received, he has to complete that part of before returning home. All the secret, the whole tree are in your intellect. However, no one couldn't count all the leaves on a tree. Therefore, the father explains the main aspect about the seed and the tree. There are many human beings. He wouldn't sit look at the what is going on inside each one. People believe that God knows what is within each one. All of that is blind faith. The father says, you call out to me, come and purify you, and means teaching you Raj Yoga. You are now studying Raj Yoga. The father says, remember me. It is the father who gives these directions. The father's Srimad and way to totally unique. Ways means advice through which we are granted salvation. Only that one father grants us salvation. There is no one else who does this. It is only now that you say that bestower of salvation for all of one drama. People turn beasts of rosary. They return them, and when come into the tussle, they call it drama, raise it to their eyes. Brahmins are created now at the confluence age through Prajapita Brahma. Shiv Baba's creation is eternal. The Father simply is come to purify the impure from. Is the old world. Deities reside in the new world. Now, who would change the sutras into deities? You are now becoming deities once again. The father says the main thing to do in order to receive your full inheritance from the fathers is first to remember him, and second to become pure. Become a spinner of discus of self-realization and make others similar to you. It is so easy. It is just that remember doesn't sting. This knowledge is very easy. The old world is now to be destroyed. Then the deities will rule the new golden age world. In this world, image of empresses of the world. Those bodies were destroyed, but the images of the still continue to claim that kingdom. But he doesn't know anything. He continues to receive donations and builds more. He believed that to be a blessing of the deities, unadulterated devotion is the word of Shiva alone. Only the one ocean of knowledge. Ocean of knowledge give this knowledge. Everything else belong to the path of devotion. Through this knowledge, there is salvation for a half cycle. When there is no needed for devotion, it is said knowledge. Devotion and disinterest. There is now disinterest in devotion and the old world. The old world is now to be destroyed. Therefore, why should you be attracted to it? This play is now ending and we are returned home. There is happiness, something that it is could attain eternal liberation because they will not have to come back again. They think that the souls are bubbles that merge into the ocean. All of that is a lie. An actor would definitely act. If he simply sat at home, he wouldn't be an actor. There cannot be eternal liberation. This drama is eternally predestined. You receive so much knowledge here. None of this is an intellect of other human beings according to your parts, who take this knowledge from the father and claim your inheritance, you are bound by this bondage of this drama. You definitely do have to make effort. It is not that if it is in the drama, you will receive something. If that were so, you could just simply sit idle. However, no one can stop acting accents. There can be no renunciation of acting acha. To your sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bapdada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Essence for Dharana: keep your senses cool and calm with the strength of the power of yoga. Keep them under control. Don't speak about or listen to evil things. Hear whatever you don't like through one ear and let it out of other ear. In order to claim your fulfilled inheritance from the Father, become a spender of the self-realization. Become pure and serve others to make them like you are. Blessing: may you be a Murli there and make a Maya surrender to the music of the Murli. You have heard many Murlis, and sure you now have to become such a Murli there. Maya surrender herself to the Murli. If you constantly continue to play the music of the sequence of the Murli, Maya will surrender herself for all time. The made form that Maya comes is in your marking excuse. When you have found the solution, if they excuse through the Murli, Maya will then finish for all time. For the excuse to be finished means for Maya to finish. Slogan: become an embodiment of experience, and the sparkle of your fortune of happiness will be visible on your face. Our signal: adapt the personally for spiritual royalty and purity. The speciality of the confluence age Brahmin life is purity. While living in your household, stay beyond impurity. Stay beyond and thought of impurity, even in your dreams. This is the way to challenge in the world. This is the spiritual royalty and personality if you Brahmins. Om Shanti.